Hi there and welcome to Real Yoga. My name is Hanna and in today's class we're going to work on tech neck. So we've probably all been culprits of this at some stage or another. I know for sure I am. This kind of sitting at your computer too long or scrolling through Facebook or Instagram. Do people use Facebook anymore? Whatever. Scrolling through your social media accounts and you start to round through your shoulders. You start to collapse through the spine so your core really has zero engagement and your neck sort of kind of pokes out. So you look a little Neanderthal. It's not the hottest look for a said Instagram page. So today we're going to work on what we can do to counter these actions in the shoulders and find more spaciousness in the chest and lengthen and stretch through the neck. Because over time what can happen is our muscles kind of lock in that way. So to pull against them, we need to lengthen and stretch and strengthen those muscles. So when you're ready, grab your whatever. We don't even need to be on a yoga mat for this. I'm sitting up on a cushion today, but you can do this whole practice from a chair. You can even do it in the car. Please not if you're driving. When you're ready, let's get started. All right, so like I said, come into your comfortable seat. And that can be on a chair or sofa. You can even be at your work desk. It might be a nice thing to do. By being at work, you kind of mentally go, okay, yeah, every couple of hours, I'm going to get up and do these stretches so that I don't get that tech neck. All right, so find your comfy seat, whatever it is. And immediately we're going to interlace the fingertips and take our hands behind our head. Now, if your shoulders are tight, just like mine are, automatically your elbows are probably going to draw in closer towards each other. And that can be from shoulder tension, just could be that you got, this is your best position for you. So what we're going to do to counter that is to really open our elbows out wide. And I just got a couple of clicks and pops, maybe you got some as well. And then sometimes again, what can happen here, because our arms are opening wide and we're really going against what our musculature wants to do, we can sort of press our head forward and kind of feels funky in the head and neck. So make sure that you can lift your head and neck up. And if that means that your elbows can't go as wide, then that's no problem. Try and keep that head and neck long and then use the muscles of your arms and your back, your shoulder muscles, to open your elbows as wide as possible. And it's a little easier here if you can draw your belly button in and up, finding this engagement through your belly to lengthen through the spine. Nice. All right, already this is probably hurting, especially if your tech neck is quite severe. So let's take another inhale breath. And this time as we exhale, we are purposely going to round down. So draw your elbows down towards the floor. But again, can you keep your spine really long here? So we're really just stretching the back of our neck. So again, let's inhale, lift the chin and open those elbows wide. Slight contraction of the belly to keep the spine nice and upright. And then keep that contraction. As you exhale, lower your chin to your chest and let your elbows be weighted. And that kind of weight, that just gravity, is what gives the neck a really great stretch here. We're going to do this a couple of times. So again, inhale, open those elbows wide, squeeze your shoulder blades together. See if you can lean your head back into your hands. And then exhale, keep the spine long as you draw your chin to your chest and apply the weight of gravity down. Let your elbows drop. Nice. Two more. Inhale, open. And exhale to lower. Last one. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, lower. This time we're going to hold it here. So think of your arms as the heaviest parts of your body. So let them be really soft and let that softness, that heaviness, allow your chin to draw closer to your chest. And again here, take a moment to check in and see if you've collapsed into your spine. We don't want that. We really want to feel the stretch through the back of our neck. And so for that to happen, we need to keep our spine long and that slight engagement of the belly. We're here for one more inhale. And then one more exhale. Nice. Slowly lift your chin. You can open your elbows wide and then stretch them all the way out to the sides. Face the palms of the hands forward and then pull the pinkies and the thumbs back. So your hands are spread really, really wide. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Nice. Take an inhale here. And then as you exhale, clap your hands together. You can make noise if you like. I'm not going to. My microphone will not enjoy that. But then draw your belly in towards your spine and round your spine forward. And then using again the strength of your arms, can you pull your prayer forward as you draw your chin to your chest? Nice. And then again, inhale, we're going to open it super wide. Find that epic wingspan as you send your hands slightly behind you, and then exhale to clap those hands together. Draw your belly in, chin to your chest. Nice. One more like that. Inhale, open wide. Feels good. And then exhale, close it up. Nice. Inhale here again to open. This time, exhale, take your left arm on top of your right arm and give yourself a nice little hug. You might even get your fingertips into those juicy parts of your shoulder blades. You can give yourself a little self massage here. Always a nice bonus. And you can stay just like this, or you can remove your hands from your body and either take the backs of the hands together, or if it's available to you, double wrap your arms so the palms of the hands come together. And here we are in an eagle arms. Nice. And then here we're going to inhale to lift the elbows, look up, and then exhale, draw the elbows towards your belly, round your spine. Inhale again, look up, lift your elbows. And then exhale, draw your elbows towards your spine. Nice movement through the shoulders. This time, inhale, lift your elbows up, look up, stay here. And start to sweep your elbows all the way to the left. And then come down as you round through your spine. And then inhale, lift your elbows up through the right. Tiny little back bend here as you go up and over. And we're making these big circles with our elbows. Nice. Let's take one more in this direction. And then when you hit the top again, we're going to take it in the opposite direction for funsies. See how much you can incorporate your core here so that we're not losing the stability of our spine. Nice. Let's just take one more. Inhale as you come up. And exhale as you curl it in and down. Nice. Inhale, come back to center, release the arms, send them out super wide again. And then exhale this time, right arm over your left, give yourself a squeezy hug. Nice. Again, if you can reach some juicy spots in the back of your body, then go ahead and massage into them. I always say that this pose reminds me of when you're in high school or primary school probably, and you're, pretending that you're making out with someone from behind. All right, you can stay like this and still keep doing those elbow circles, or you can find your version of Garuda arms, Garudasana arms. And then inhale, lift your elbows up as you look up. And then exhale, draw the belly muscles in as you squeeze your elbows to your belly button. Inhale again, lift up, look up. And exhale, hug it in. Nice. Inhale, this time come up. And exhale, we're going to start taking it over to the right and all the way down. Inhale, back up and around, and we're making those big circles again. Try to incorporate the strength of your core by just holding on to that center. Let's switch direction. Nice. Inhale to come up and exhale to lower. Again, you might be getting some clicks and some pops in your shoulders. That's all good. It's your body making some music for you. Come back to center. Inhale, open the arms super duper wide. And this time, exhale, take the fingertips all the way down to the floor. Nice. If they don't meet, or if you're on a chair, just simply rest your fingertips at the side of your chair. You might even be able to hold underneath. Hands can also be on the lap here. What we want to do in this position is roll our shoulders back and then press the heart forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. And of course, when we talk about posture, often this kind of shape is what we think of. We want this real puffy chest. But this is also not great. Like, no one's really walking around looking like this. But this is kind of the exaggeration of the counter of this opposite kind of hunched over computer Mr. Burns programmer that we're thinking of. So that's why right here, we're really exaggerating by pressing the heart space forward, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Nice. And if you want to incorporate just a little bit of neck movement here, you can start to slowly lift your gaze, look up, don't throw your head all the way back, and then exhale to draw your chin back down to the chest. Nice. Again, inhale, slowly look up, and then exhale back down. Nice. From here, we're going to walk the right fingertips all the way over to the right. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking until you can flatten your hand comfortably down. If you're on a chair, again here, it's no problem to just kind of grab the bottom end of your chair. You can still do this pose from here. So take your right hand down, and any amount here. Maybe you can go a little deeper and maybe you're all the way up here on your fingertips. No problem. Just choose your level that allows your left hip, your left butt cheek to stay heavy. And then we're going to take this left hand behind our left ear. You can dust your hair away because it's a bit more fun that way. And then start to reach your left fingertips over to the right. Now, again, if your shoulders are tight, you'll have a tendency to kind of roll the top shoulder forward. Instead, can you sweep your hand back and rotate this right rib cage forward and pull your left shoulder back behind you? Nice. So we're getting a deep stretch to the side of our body, but we're also getting this really nice stretch through the arm. You should feel this in your shoulder, especially if they're tight like mine are. Nice. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, imagine there's a lovely doggo in front of you and you're just going to pat this dog down his back. And then you're going to rough up his fur as you sweep your left arm all the way up and over to the right again. Keep rolling that right rib cage forward. Left shoulder blade goes back and down. Nice. One more breath in. Exhale, we're going to pat that dog again. Sweep your left hand forward. And then inhale to reach back to the right side of your mat. Nice. This time we're going to inhale, press off of your right hand to come all the way back up. And then this time we're going to send the left fingertips down and slide our left fingertips over to the left. Now, you can either place the palm down or take any of those other options we spoke about on the other side. You can also come down quite a ways, but if that happens and your right hip starts to lift off, then just back off a little bit extra. Nice. So keeping that right hip grounded, we're going to take our right fingertips and thread them behind our ear and start to reach the right arm over to the left. Nice. Again, notice what your body naturally wants to do in this shape, and can we counter that by rolling the left rib cage forward? You might even grab your left rib cage and physically pull your ribs forward as you pull that right shoulder blade back and down and reach the right fingertips to the left. So this might look like a simple pose, but if you're doing all those things right, you should really be feeling it. For me, I can even feel this deep into my hip. So I'm getting a really good side body stretch here. Take an inhale. And then exhale, that doggy came back. So let's pat him on this side, sweeping the right hand forward. And then inhale, sweep the arm all the way around. Nice. Roll this left rib cage forward. Draw the right shoulder blade back and down. Beautiful. Take another inhale. Exhale, pat that doggy. Shoo. And then inhale, rough him up. Come all the way back to the other side. Nice. On your next inhale, lift back up to center and then come on down. All right, we're going to do a final little move that my teacher loves to do, and it's one of my favorite stretches for the head and neck. So be gentle here because it can get a little intense, so just take it at your own pace. So first bust up is that we're going to take the right fingertips out to the side again. Again, you know, if you're on a chair, you can just grab underneath your chair. Nice. So right fingertips are out to the side. Beautiful. And now we're going to take the left hand and press someone away. Go away. So really kind of get your stop arm out in front of you. Spread the left fingers really, really wide and flex your fingernails towards your face. So really pushing through the heel of this wrist. Nice. So left fingertips, we're going to rotate starting at the thumb. So for me, I'm going clockwise. So I'm to rotate clockwise, thumb points down, and then I'm going to thread this left hand underneath my left thigh or my left butt. Nice. And then from here, we're going to start to collapse our chest. So we're going to go into that full kind of tech neck shape. Okay. So here we are, we've got our right fingertips out to the side, our left hand is underneath us, and our shoulder is internally rotating. So it's sort of facing the front of our, or facing the screen. I don't know where You're facing, I should probably cut that bit, but I won't. All right, we're collapsed. And then we're going to draw the chin to the chest and roll our right ear to our right shoulder. Keep your right ear towards your right shoulder. And now start to grow the length of your spine. Hey, right? So if your shoulders are really tight, if your arm muscles are tight, you would have felt that immediately across the whole left side of your arm. All right, so maybe that is enough. You can also play with very gently moving your head and your neck until you find that juicy spot. Hoi, I got a few juicy spots. And you're very welcome to stay exactly like this, getting a loads of stretch. Final option here is to take that right hand and bring it to the left ear. And then just like at the beginning of class, we're going to let gravity allow our head to kind of weigh down. And that will intensify the stretch along the left side of your neck. What you don't want to do here is squeeze that right shoulder towards your right ear. So make sure that right shoulder is dropping down towards, away from your ears. I can't talk today. Oi, husa. Couple of nice deep breaths here. Again, if you're moving your head and neck, please do so gently. And then try and land on like a really good spot that you can take a few deep breaths into. Nice. If your right hand is on your head, remove it back down now. And then draw the chin all the way back down to the chest. You can recollapse your spine, remove your hand from your butt, and give it a good old shake. Give actually that whole arm a bit of a noodle arm situation. Sweet. All right, let's take it over to the other side. So walk your left fingertips out just a little ways. And then we're going to get sassy with our right hand. Beep. So really press the right hand away from you, spread your fingers wide and pull your fingers back in space. Push the heel of the hand away from you so that whole arm is really active. And now start to rotate. Now we're going counterclockwise. So again, we're leading with the thumb. Thumb goes down and then thread, your right hand underneath your right butt or your thigh. And again, we're going to collapse. Find that tech neck position that I've been on the computer for too long and my body has given up on me. All right, from that position, chin to your chest. This time we're rolling the left ear to the left shoulder. Nice. Once it's there, start to elongate your spine, growing tall. Yowza. All right, on this side I can feel it way more into my neck, not so much into my arm, and maybe for you that's totally different. It's all good. As long as there's no piercing, burning, electrical sensations, stretch is a good thing for us to experience. Take a few breaths here to feel into it. And again, if you want to move your head very gently, just a little nodding here and there, then feel free. Hui. And if you want to add on, take that left hand to the right ear and allow gravity to draw your head a little closer towards your left shoulder, but don't bring your left shoulder towards your head. Nice. You can close your eyes here, take deep, deep breaths. I hope that even though this is quite an intense stretch, it's just going to give you exactly what you need to remind yourself to just counter some of that action in front of our phones, the computer, the laptop, whatever you're using. And we all know that we probably use all of that stuff just a little too much. But that's what yoga is for, right? If your hand is on your head, gently release it. And then roll your chin back to your chest as you recollapse your spine. Then remove your hand from under your leg. Give it a good shake. You might shake out the whole arm. Blah, blah, blah. And then final thing here, inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the sky. And then as you exhale, pretend that you're having a really nice good morning stretch. So bend your elbows. I like to imagine I'm kind of climbing an imaginary ladder. Just finding this spaciousness in the upper body, really opening the chest, squeezing the shoulders together. You can incorporate movement with your head and your neck. Feel free to get freaky. And then one more inhale as you reach your hands to the sky, bring them together, and then exhale, let your hands land in front of your heart space. Bring a smile to your lips. You've done such a great thing for yourself. Take a deep breath in. And exhale to bow your chin to your fingertips as you say Namaste.